Hello, welcome to my introductory top-down sort of theory and overview of keywords, keyword explorers, and what you want to know, how you want to go about it when you use the Erank tool and how to find keywords. So this is the main page for me, my Erank Pro subscription. I have a whopping 2 listings on Etsy. So this is my connected Etsy shop with my Erank Pro subscription. And it is telling me things about my Etsy shop that I can take this information into consideration when I'm thinking about improving my Etsy shop and how I want to make my listings even better so I can get really good results. Here's my wonderful 2 listings, and I have 13 tags or 13 keywords or 13 keyword phrases. That's good. I'm using all of them. That's really important. That's what we're mostly going to be talking about. And it's telling me that this listing that I'm going to be using as an example has a grade of B, has some suggestions, and things of that nature. So this is useful. Erank is useful because it gives you constructive criticism on your listings. The thing I want to talk to you about the most, and the most important thing in my opinion about Erank and why I like it, is because it has a keyword explorer. All right, so on to theory and understanding sort of overarching things that you need to know about keywords. You need to find keywords that are specific to what you're selling, because you don't want keywords that are too broad, such as, for my example, is a Sailor Moon plush doll. You don't want to just use the word plush, for example, because you're going to get too many results. So let's show you what that's like on this. It's going to tell you it's so broad, it's going to tell you there's too much competition. Oh no, 50,000 plus. Yeah, there's lots of searches, but that's way too broad. So for the word plush, it's going to give you suggestions on the left for other keywords you could use. You can use these little arrows here to, go in order. The click-through rate is very important. That's something that's the most important factor when selecting a keyword, is how good the click-through rate is, okay? Because if you have a really good click-through rate, you're going to know it's a pretty niche item. So on this, obviously in my situation, I wouldn't be able to use that because I'm not selling a plush horse. But if I were, that'd be great because it's a very niche item. No, there's not a lot of people looking for it. So I don't know if that's like the greatest item, because how many sales are you going to get when there's only 143 people looking for it? But the people that are looking for it, they're highly engaged with that. Same with what I'm selling. It's a very niche item. Okay, so it's very, very niche. Sailor Moon plush. Not a lot of searches. Yeah, I don't want to, niche myself out of existence. So, it's not a lot of people looking for Sailor Moon plush. But that's okay, because that very accurately describes what I'm selling. Right? The competition's low. That's good. It's got a 25% click-through rate. Not horrible. Surprisingly, just the search term Sailor Moon actually is a little bit better, I would say, because more people are looking for that. Competition's a little higher. So on my listing, for example, I've included the search term just Sailor Moon for people who just want anything Sailor Moon, so they'll consider a plush. That's why 30% of the people who searched that considered whatever they were looking at that was Sailor Moon related. Maybe it was a plush, maybe it wasn't. And then on this, okay, well, only 113 people looked for that specific keyword phrase, but 25% of the people that did looked at the listing. And what was really great about that is that there wasn't a lot of competition for that. So you have to weigh all of these factors when you're looking for something, or when you're looking for a keyword phrase. All right, so doll is a little less specific than plush, but it is still describes the item. A plush is a doll. That's a little better, 30% click-through rate. A little bit better on searches, I would say. A lot more searches, not too shabby on competition. So that's kind of interesting. There's a little bit more of a happy middle ground there. Yes, I'm selling a Sailor Moon plush, but Sailor Moon doll is kind of more of a star keyword than Sailor Moon plush. Okay, because there's more people looking for that. And it still describes it. It's got to be, I can't go with Sailor Moon pin or Sailor Moon baby clothes. That's not what I'm selling. I can't describe something I'm not selling, because Etsy actually, they're going to know that you're just kind of putting that in there because you know that's got really good click-through rate. A lot of people are looking for that, but that's not what you're selling, and Etsy will ding you for that. You don't want to do that. They're going to put you in the back of the pile or the bottom of the pile in the searches, because their computers are smart enough to kind of pick up on that. So don't try and cheat, or anything like that, or take shortcuts. Just describe what you have. Sailor Mars, which is the name of the doll that I'm actually selling. That's the specific, character name. Let's see how that does. Again, that is pretty good. Wait, no, where'd it go? Hold on, sorry. Okay, M-A-R-S, Sailor Mars doll. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Oh, wow, look, nobody's searching for that. I niched myself out of existence on that keyword phrase. Way too specific. What if I just said Sailor Mars? Anything with Sailor Mars, that favorite cartoon character, Sailor Mars. Let's find anything with her, whether it's a doll or anything else. Okay, that's a little better. 730 people are looking for it. Quite a lot of competition. There's not enough information for them even to have information on the click-through rates. So I would probably use Sailor Mars as one of my tags. In fact, I know I did. But anyway, you want to look over here too. This is where you got suggestions, okay? Don't go with any of the suggestions if it doesn't specifically describe what you're selling. I'm not selling a shirt, so I can't go with that, even though that's got kind of a nice click-through rate versus, clicks and searches. Go with this, like look at this. Ooh, a Sailor Moon cameo. Well, too bad I'm not selling that, because the 21 people, well, whopping 21 people that would be looking for that would be completely engaged in that. I wonder if there's something that, like, wow, Sailor Moon necklace. Ooh, now that'd be good. A lot of people are looking for Sailor Moon necklaces, and they're fairly engaged in the listings for them, and the competition's not horrible, but there's kind of some competition there. Sailor Moon doll, definitely sort of a star here. Okay, so this is how you use the keyword tool. Find your happy middle ground. I wish you the very, very best. There's so many things in here that you can look through. This is just sort of a cursory overview of this whole thing and how it works, and sort of an introduction to the theory of keywords, which in a nutshell is you want to have keywords that people are actually looking for. Don't niche yourself out of existence, but it has to be niche enough where you're not lost in the crowd. So best wishes to everybody, and thanks so much.